Having worked with computers since 1982, I've been through all phases of this activity. I became familiar with spreadsheets, wide sheets, used in accounting with calculating machines that resembled typewriters, but which were actually calculating machines. I made this video to show a little bit about how accounting replaced these calculating machines with computers and started using spreadsheet programs. Make yourself a coffee, and I hope you enjoy learning this. I'll be back at the end of the video. Imagine the world before spreadsheets. If you were an accountant in 1975, any financial calculation had to be done by hand. Large sheets of paper, pencils, erasers, and hours, sometimes days, recalculating if a single number changed. It was in this world that an idea emerged that would completely change business, an idea that would give rise to the first electronic spreadsheet in history, VisiCalc. It all started in 1978. A Harvard student named Dan Bricklin was watching a professor solve financial calculations on the blackboard. The professor was writing an entire table, but when one number changed, he had to erase several calculations and redo everything. At that moment, Bricklin had a vision. What if a computer could do this automatically? He envisioned a digital spreadsheet where each cell would update itself. But Bricklin wasn't an expert programmer, so he called on a brilliant friend, Bob Frankston. Together they began programming that revolutionary idea. VisiCalc was born in 1979. It ran on the legendary Apple II. What seemed like just software became something much bigger. Companies started buying computers just to run VisiCalc. In practice, it was the first time a software sold hardware. Accountants, financial analysts, and business owners were impressed. A calculation that used to take hours now took seconds. VisiCalc became the first killer app in the history of computing. But success brought problems. The company behind VisiCalc, VisiCorp, struggled to evolve the software. Meanwhile, the computer industry was changing rapidly. Before we continue, I want to know if you're enjoying this topic. Remember to leave a like and a brief comment about whether you also knew about this in the past. In 1981, the IBM personal computer emerged, and a new competitor appeared, a faster program, more powerful, and much more aggressive in the market. Its name was Lotus 123. The creator of Lotus was Mitch Kapor. He realized that the future of spreadsheets lay in IBM PCs, so he created software that did three things: spreadsheets, charts, and databases. Hence the name 123. When the Lotus 123 was launched in 1983, it quickly dominated the market. VisiCalc disappeared. But the story of spreadsheets was far from over, because a new giant was entering the game. In the early 1980s, Microsoft didn't yet dominate the world, but a young entrepreneur named Bill Gates already had a vision for the future. Microsoft decided to create its own spreadsheet. The first step was Multiplan in 1982, but it couldn't beat Lotus, so Microsoft tried something different. In 1985, it launched a spreadsheet designed for graphical interfaces. Its name was Microsoft Excel. Interestingly, Excel wasn't born on Windows. It was born on Apple's Macintosh system software. Everything changed in 1990. Microsoft launched Windows 3.0, and along with it, Excel became part of a productivity suite. This suite would become one of the most profitable products in history, the Microsoft Office suite. Excel had enormous advantages: graphical interface, mouse, powerful charts, automated macros. Little by little, the Lotus 123 lost ground until it disappeared. Today, Microsoft Excel is used by hundreds of millions of people worldwide: businesses, scientists, engineers, investors. But it all started with a student watching a teacher erase numbers from a blackboard. Dan Bricklin's idea forever changed the way the world does calculations, and it transformed a simple table into one of the most powerful tools of the digital age. If you need help unlocking your digital potential, whether personally or professionally, and can't rely on friends and family who lack the time or knowledge for assistance, talk to me. I can help you. If you enjoyed this detailed analysis, click the like button and consider subscribing to see more videos like this. Do you use Excel in your daily work? Leave a comment below about how you learned to use it. Please also share and post the link to this video on your Facebook and Instagram stories and on your WhatsApp status. This helps spread the story so that more people can learn about it. Thank you very much for your participation. May God bless you in Jesus Christ. Until the next video.